Emerson Elementary. Today we're going to talk about the fundamental needs of people. Fundamental means you must have it. So the fundamental needs are things that people must have to survive. Let's take a closer look. The fundamental needs of people are the general traits and needs that are shared by all humans across all cultures, no matter the time period. So when you're looking at different biomes or continents and countries, you can remember that no matter the time or the place, the fundamental needs are the same. Those needs are divided into two main categories: the material needs and the spiritual needs. Material needs are things we must have to survive, and spiritual needs are things like love, which we get from our families, or feelings that we cannot see. Some material needs are clothing, communication, shelter, food, transportation, and defense. Let's scoot those over. Some spiritual needs are music and dance, beauty and ornamentation or art, and religion or spiritual needs. Now let's take a closer look at each one of those. Let's start with the material needs. I'm just going to give a quick example of each one. Transportation is a material need. We must have ways to move people and other things from one place to another, whether it's on water or on land. We also have shelter. Shelter provides protection from the weather, from animals, and different influences such as the climate determine what type of shelter is needed. We have food. Food is a material need. We all require food for nourishment. And depending on where you live, that often determines what type of food is eaten. Another material need is clothing. Clothing on the body provides protection from the weather, and it's also a way of expressing ourselves. So it could be considered a material need in that it protects us, and a spiritual need when we use it for expression. Another material need is defense. Defense is a way to protect ourselves from harm. In the past, different tribes and different communities of people had to develop weapons to protect themselves from animals. Communication is another material need. The ability to share information through oral or written language. Now let's take a look at our spiritual needs. One spiritual need is religion, or some may say spirituality. Religion is the belief that people hold that sometimes has an explanation for different things that occur in life. Another spiritual need is beauty and ornamentation. All people need to express themselves through art and music, and that is a spiritual need. musical dance, music and dance. The ability to find joy in music and the moving of the body. You could create your own fundamental needs chart or list. You could draw pictures and create a book if you wanted to. You could do it about your own personal fundamental needs, or you could choose to look at a certain culture, biome, or country.